Beautiful people, just want to share that I'm back. I am back. You're like, Jam, you uploaded the past 5 days. Yeah, but I'm back mentally. Had some business I had to take care of offline, literally. And I wasn't not uploading, but you know, it's kind of get this video done, hence the short ones. And then I go structure everything else. So you notice the community posts haven't been back, no polls, nothing like that. So expect an increase again. And the projects for months are back online. Shorts, all that. Anyway, we got quite the opponent today. Playing Luka Doncic himself. Doncic, whatever, Doncic. You know the waves. You know the vibes. Very weak to sterilage, but it's not easy. It's not easy in these streets, man. Funnily enough, if I had CC, it would be easier here because I could clap Tinglu, but I'd have to grassy terrain bitter blade that guy. Gambit is nasty. It's nasty. I love it. It's nasty. I'm gonna probably destroy it. This Ogre Pine could be an issue. Sneasler can be destructive as well. Sneasler could just 6-0 my opponent. It'll depend on a few things. Among Us, it would be the biggest impediment. Let me think. Among Us versus Rillaboom is not great for me. Cinderace versus Score is a protect, and I don't have a counterplay for that. I'm actually gonna Rillaboom. Score should come out. The reason this is useful is because it allows for me to Swords Dance on the protect, and then U-turn on the Among Us. Actually should have knocked off there. Should have knocked off into U-turn. Because I can take a lot of value right here. It just depends, man. Depends on a few things. Depends on what the Gliscor's moveset is. It depends on the item. Depends on how important I think Gliscor is going to be. I could go to Sneasler now and Swords Dance now. I could Spore. If he spores, you'd have to hard switch out and pray to get the luck he needs. And I have quite a few turns of terrain. I could go Sterilage now, and he could spore as well, risking the Among Us. I'm actually gonna go the Sneasler route because it's more likely that he'll go for the Gliscor hard switch. Even if he were to spore, I have Swords Dance turns. Worry Seed. Wait, what? He got rid of my Unburden, but I don't think that's how that works. I think I still have the speed. I don't think that's how that works. But I can't get spored now. Alright, let's find out. Because I remember, I think this was an interaction that was possible prior to this. And with the grassy terrain, Gliscor can't do shit to Sneasler. You say Mike, okay, so he tries to sack Moth. Acro, 100% kill. What? I did not know that's how that worked. I thought once you got the Unburn boost, the speed was permanente. And he has Psychic, which you never see. So it wasn't actually a bad idea to switch out a Sneasler there. So that happened. It wasn't a game-losing decision or anything, but it definitely made things more difficult. I'll have to go the Sterilage route or the Gambit route. So, okay, we made things a bit harder for ourselves, but it is what it is. As I doubt Psychic would 2k on me unless he's choice specs, which is a possibility. I think Poltergeist straight up, because if you cover for a potential sash, so he's max defense Gliscor. It's gonna be an issue. If he's what, knockoff or toxic perhaps. Yeah, that's gonna bite me. It's gonna bite me. It's all good though. We'll figure it out. So obviously here, says knock. He could have maybe rocks as his other move. Yeah, the Among Us Warrior seating was a big issue. He might double EQ the Toxics. I'm surprised he did it like that, because what would you, what? So he fucked up twice. I'll have to flinch the Tingaloo. Not necessarily. What do I want to do? What's the best play here? Fallen 1. If I Iron Hit, I won't 2-KO the Tingaloo anyway. I need to flinch it. Or get the most damage possible, which just opens up my Cerulege. So he doesn't even... Bro is wild. I'm curious as to what the counterplay is going to be. If I Terra Dark here, how does he beat this? He may have Sucker Punch on... let's find out. Oh, he doesn't even... He's faster than me, which is interesting. Katana 76, yeah. So let's find out. So he must be Encore. In which case I'll Arch Cinderace and Core Change. Yeah. Which I accounted for, so I wasn't overly concerned about this. I knew Gambit would be able to come back in and do his thing, especially because I'm low mic and toxic. His Gliscor can't have his way. So the Gliscor comes in. This wasn't rocks. He does get the toxic. I do have, as I said, I do have Healing Wish. There we go. Couldn't speak English there. So he double toxics here for sure. It's max special attack. I mean max defense. My Gambit losing its steel type matters. Ogerpon is everybody's fodder to this Cinderace, truth be told to you. I'm just debating whether I think Cerulege in the late game without double toxic is obvious. Nothing crazy there. It's gonna triple toxic. I just Swords Dance here, so my best play. It covers for him toxicking. It actually goes to Moth. It's heavy duty boost Moth. Interesting. Checking Cerulege. Fortunately, no luck. Yeah. So I'll get toxic here, but the Gliscor is gonna get beat the fuck down. So a Poltergeist should do 60 something, 69, yeah. He hits the toxic. If I SD again here, he gets swept, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what his other move is. It's probably Spikes. It's how he's been playing, he just doesn't want to deal with Cinderace. But my worst play here would be to go for a Swords Dance, because if he techs, if he attacks me this turn, and I don't, that's sure I would have not. But if I hit the Poltergeist, it's a KO, right? And I Bitter Blade to get the health back, which is something he's trying to avoid. And I have the Healing Wish and the Grassy Terrain. So despite me and his heavy duty boots on this thing, this is quite annoying. Probably has knock, but now all I need to do is go to get the free switch into Gambit, and it's clapping of cheeks. You know what I mean? I want this the Grassy Terrain. If I were to go, would I hard Cinderace this particular turn? Yes, I would. Because it does force the Ogerpon, even if he weren't to switch. So he goes Moth, which shouldn't be able to knock out Gambit. Gambit gets a KO here. And I still have there's no way Gambit can die. I just Katao to force a kill. Right. Surprised he went Gliscor. I'm surprised he went Gliscor. I wouldn't have gone Score. So he Swords Dance here every time. I could go Enamorous at any point. Ogerpon gets clapped, so I'm not concerned about Ogerpon at all. I don't even know why he went Ogre Pawn. Because I glide here. Ogre Pawn gets the speed boost. But you can't knock me out. Yeah. Then you get dropped by the glide afterwards. Yeah. And so obviously score is no match. Just thinking what I need. Healing Wish. I actually would prefer to have the terrain. Healing Wish Gambit is probably my best bet. No, I actually don't need a Healing Wish. So yeah, we end up dominating. Even though Sneasler, isn't that crazy? The Sneasler was gonna put in work, and then Sneasler gets dropped turn 1 Psychic, heavy duty booth moths. I guess boots moths is picking up usage again. That's quite interesting. But I was gonna say, isn't that interesting? The Sneasler, they just seemed like the fucking worst first couple turns. Now I did in the back of my mind know, okay, because we assessed what has high offensive impact. We discussed the Cerulege, the King Gambit. Primarily, Rillaboom is useful. I actually like SD plus U-turn because it forces out counters, like the Amoonguss, right? But we knew we wouldn't have. It wasn't like a game-losing thing if that's not out of mechanic work. But I remember something like that where the Unburden activated, and something changed, but the Unburden stayed. I don't remember what the thing was, and maybe that was last generation and they changed it. But yeah. Anyway, moving forward, we got this interesting team. What's good, bud? I like Rillaboom a lot in this, like a lot. If I was Jolly, I can see why they run Jolly for the Goldengos and shit, but Rillaboom SD is sexy. I really like Gambit. Sneasler needs the Goldengo gone and then it can easily sweep. Cinderace is just annoying. Will-O-Wisp wise, Cinderace is really annoying. And Choice Scarf and Amorous is very problematic as well. So I'm thinking like, okay, what would be like, what is this even? I don't see a Ghost Resist. If I were to Rillaboom, what's the worst case scenario? I'm staring down potential Roaring Moon. Like, what is this team even supposed to do? It's probably Air Balloon Goldengo. So let's see if it's just a mindless. He doesn't have a ghost immunity or resist. And this could stay in and go for Shadow Ball. I mean, go for U-turn. Bitterblade would be my better play if he were to U-turn. If he stayed in the Shadow Ball, I don't know my opponent's skill level. Because there are pros and cons that I can get. Like I can go on a rampage this next turn if I click. I wonder if yeah, he sacks support. Okay, I figured that's what he'd do. That's why I didn't want a Bitterblade, because if that was an option, then I'd be in a bind, you know. So the Roaring Moon is in. The Roaring Moon is now. It'd be foolish to Swords Dance, but because I'm thinking, okay, what like. Acrobatics, because these learn CC. If you don't know if it has CC, you should attack, right? So it gives up the booster to use the attack, get the attack boost. I know these run what, Terra Flying, but Terra Flying knockoff, maybe Dragon Dance. They run Earthquake. What do these run? 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 And that's important because part of me wants to go Cinderace, but if he gets an attack boost, does that mean that... No, it could still be Jolly because you have to run minus attack to get a speed boost. So... Because I could alternatively go Rillaboom, then pivot to Gambit. Let's see. Let's gather some data here. Yeah. And then what, like EQ would come out? Did you even run EQ? For EQs, then I could... I don't know how much that would do to me. Acrobatics again. So Iron Head does 1 billion. That's lovely. And Iron Head again here. Brick Break. What the fuck? What? Brick Break. Yeah, Rillaboom's gonna be key. Brick Break. Fuck. What the fuck? I kinda have to risk the speed tie. There are too many downsides because an Amorous is choiced. That's if it was a speed tie. It didn't have to be. Because an Amorous is choiced. Yeah, and the Rillaboom positioning is great. Like Rillaboom is really fucking good. So Goldengo comes in. I really don't know what to expect. This could be Scarlet. I mean, you got knocked off. This makes it rain. It just specs. I think for you to do that much, you gotta be specs. Which means staring down probably Cutie Fly here. Azu, please hit blessed. I wouldn't have gone hard Azu there ever. So since it's specs, damn, if my Rillaboom was Jolly, that's on me though. I still have Healing Wish, Aqua Jet. So now I have Blaze Boosted Pyro Ball. If it's specs, dang, this pesky ass Goldengo would be a pain in the ass. Now one big issue, so our U-turn here, not because the Azu is a concern. One big issue is the damn player off. What do you do? Player off, that's fine. I don't need my net versus health. One big issue is the because I needed to reset the terrain. One big issue is the Cutie Fly. If player off did 45, what's this AV? Either way, our best bet here is to go back to Boom. Glide knocks out Azu. We're staring down. Say Rabambi's. Yeah, the big issue is the Rabambi can now knock out my Sneasler, so I'm forced to U-turn as he gets the Sticky Web up. Actually, can't knock out Cinder. Maybe they're on Psychic though, so might be able to. If I were to go Enamorous and Mystical Fire, is that more downside? If I were to go Sneasler, they'd go Goldengo at SD. It's actually more value to go Enamorous. They might Ogerpon. Yeah, if that's the case, then okay, excellent. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So now with that damage, Rillaboom can Swords Dance and KO. Ogerpon is actually neutral to fire, which is fire. This allows for me to sneeze. Actually, I shouldn't have gone Sneaser. This was a misplay. I didn't need to take that damage. Like I literally, that was, I just, what the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, that was foolish of me. It does force a KO. It actually never ended up mattering. I still win. I would never have hard switched Dire Claw. What could this even tear into? Is it Steel or something? Doesn't even matter because Ogerpon wins. I'll just Dire Claw, Psychic, okay. Best game. Yeah, a lot of strange times, you know, just Dark Claw here. But yeah, this puts us at 1903, and as I said, we're testing out these short lives. Some of y'all have been saying, yo, I prefer the short. Some loves the 50-minuters, but what I need from you guys is hit that like button down below if you enjoyed. I've been bringing a lot of fun teams today, like the past couple of days, fun offensive teams for you guys to give a go. So thanks for watching, y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.